Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Delphine and today we are meeting again to do the part 2 about French brands you should know about if you love Sézane. So there is a part 1 already. If you have not seen it, I will put a link to it here. And yeah, I have again a lot of brands to present to you. Still not an exhaustive list because there are so many great options out there, so many lovely brands. But it's at least a second part. I hope you will enjoy some of these brands too. If you know some of them, if you already purchased articles from some of them, don't hesitate to tell me more in the comment section below. If you also know some other alternatives that I have not presented in the part 1 nor in this part, then also feel free to write down your favorites in the comment section below. And without further comments, let's get started. So first brand that I did not present it last time is Sage. I will again put, like I did last time, I will put here videos where you can have an idea of the collection, have an idea of the style, see if it's something you will like. I will put in the description box, it was asked last time for the first video, so I will put in the description box below links to their website. You will have to look based on where you are, whether the brand ships. A lot of these brands ship anyway internationally, sometimes even free if you order a certain amount. So you can have a look. But so this is Sage. It's well, again, these are all French brands. All, from what I've heard, nice quality. I'm not gonna present you brands where I've heard bad thing or bad quality about them. So Sage has a nice quality. They do nice article. I've seen a lot of people, also influencers, are wearing them, or a lot. Some are wearing it. It's not that famous. It's known enough, but it's not one of the most famous brands. Not as much as, for example, the second brand I'm gonna present you now, which is called ba&sh. And yeah, it was commented already under my previous video. Could have mentioned it there already, but the video would have been so long. I love ba&sh. I have a lot of things from them. Family members have a lot of things from them. It's very nice. They have a bit of a boho aesthetic. Price is also around Sézane, maybe a tiny bit more, maybe a bit more expensive than Sézane, but still around the same price category. Like all the brands I'm gonna present you are more or less around the brand price range of Sézane. But yeah, ba&sh, you might know them. I feel like they're a bit more famous, let's say. They have a lot of shop also everywhere in France. I mean, in France at least, they're definitely extremely famous. But I don't know how famous they are abroad. But it's a lovely French brand to know. I think that is worth knowing about. Then a third one is called The Couples. It's actually quite, I will not say similar to ba&sh. I want to say that because often shops from ba&sh and The Couples, and also some brands I mentioned in my part 1 video like Claudie Pierlot and so on, are often located around the same areas. I don't exactly know why, but they're often grouped a bit together. And so that's why I make a link between these two brands, but the aesthetic is actually quite different, as you can see. The Couples has a bit more of a rock twist to their collections from the style. That also how they advertised themselves. It's a lovely brand. I've also have pants and tops and dresses. Yeah, do not have so many dresses, but I have some dresses. My sister has more dresses from them. I mean, it's a great brand. Very nice articles. They have also, not everything is so rock. I've also bought some very lovely flowery long dresses that were great for, well, as a wedding guest, or simply just in the summer, also when you want to be a bit more dressed up. Lovely things. I've so far had also no issue with the quality. Again, if there's brands where I've had issue with the quality, I will tell you. But so The Couples is also a nice brand to know. Then a third brand, I like the name. It's called Sœur. Sœur means sister in French. I have a sister, that's why I like the name. Yeah, they do lovely things. Very cute collections. It changes also all the time, of course. They have regular releases, like most of these brands. And I think it's also a brand that's worth knowing. You see it sometimes also. It's I will say it's not as famous as ba&sh and the Coopers. It's probably kind of like Sage from a level of being famous, I would say. You will see it, for example, also in some French magazines. Sometimes when they will, show feature pieces or articles, sometimes it will come from this brand. So it's an established brand, like. Well, like all the brands I'm presenting you, actually, I don't know exactly what to add sometimes. But so yeah, let's keep moving. Let's keep this video not too long. The next brand is ba&sh, which means some little tops, little tops. It's again also a very lovely brand. It was also suggested under one of my other videos. I was surprised about it because I thought it was really not very well known. But it's interesting to see that you also know some of these French brands. That's why really don't hesitate to comment below if you know more of these brands, because yeah, I find it very interesting that you know some also of those brands which are typically less known. I think ba&sh, for example, even in France, not everybody knows the brand. So it was very interesting. But they have shops a bit around everywhere. They do lovely things, very classic, quite girly but intemporal, timeless style also at the same time. Very lovely collection. I'm trying to think. I know I've already tried things in the shops. I think I bought a skirt once from them, but I don't have so many. But I have a friend who used At Least to Like. I don't know if she's still buying from them. I've not met her in a long time, but we used to buy a lot from these brands. Another one which is a bit more recent, at least, is called From Future. I don't know if you've heard about them. I have a feeling they are on a ramp up because again they're quite a recent brand, but it can be that I can imagine this brand having a lot of success also internationally easily. First, the name From Future is anyway already English name, even if it's a French brand with French creators based in France and everything. And they're specialized in pullovers, and they do also a lot of great cashmere pullovers. Not only cashmere pullovers, but they're really specialized into it, and they have a lot of styles. What is very nice with them, I have some which are, for example, shorter, and this is nice if you are small, if you're petite, and you wear anyway a lot of high-waisted things, and you always end up having to tuck your things in or roll them up. This is nice because it will be shorter. Be worried that it's actually quite short, so it really works if you're really a petite. So I'm 5'2", and I wear high-waisted. If you're any inch taller than me, it will be probably too short, unless you go for the crop style. Why not? But otherwise it will be too short to be worn as a normal, not cropped style pullover. So if you are 5'2", that would be really the maximum, 1m58 or smaller. This is great. Otherwise, they just simply have also normal style. They have very thin ones, they have thicker ones, they have one with motifs, they have a lot of colors. It's really nice. I actually gifted one for Christmas to my sister. She already owned a lot of them. It was on her wish list. She wanted maybe another one. I have several family members also who have pullovers from Future. So it's quite trendy a bit at the moment. And it's a lovely brand. Another one is Sirius. Sirius is also quite famous in France. I think a lot of people know the brand, but I have a feeling it's not really well known outside. I've almost never heard about it outside of France. I'm trying to think about it. Although they do deliver outside of France, and they even have, for example, they have a German version of their website, but I know no German person that knew the brand. It's very funny. So maybe they have a German version of their website just for the French expats living in Germany and ordering. I don't know. But it's great. It's more, again, timeless style, quite classic style, lovely collection, nice materials, nice, very soft. If you have kids, they also have a beautiful, great, timeless kids collection. It's very nice. They have shops all around. They have shops really everywhere. Yeah, and they're I don't know, they're quite famous at that level. I don't know how to explain, but I remember when I was in high school, we were joking because they had this fidelity reward system where when you got enough points, you got an umbrella or something like that. Or I mean, your parents, because our parents were buying our clothes for us at the time. And it was very funny because then when it was raining in high school and you could spot the other kids who were with parents were also buying from Sirius for them and probably for themselves also as parents, because we are the kids with a serious gift umbrella. It was very, very funny. I don't know if they still do that. I'm not so sure. This kind of fidelity loyalty program where you get rewards like umbrellas, things like that. But yeah, it's a lovely brand, exists since, well, again, forever. It's great. I buy for me, I buy for my kids. I know a lot of people. I have them since forever. Because I have things from high school, actually, some tops that I can still wear, that I still fit in, and the quality is still good. So, yeah, definitely a nice one. Then the next one is Soie Paris. Yeah, it's Soie is like in French. So Soie can mean a lot of things actually, depending on how you write it. But the way it is written, it's like yourself. Yeah, like soi-même. Yeah, himself, herself, yourself. Yeah, it depends. It's a bit hard to translate actually, but yeah, it's also a lovely brand, lovely designs, nice quality. Also, again, not as famous as the previous one. I'm not sure whether they have a lot of shops or if they only sell online. I do think they have some shops, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never been, at least, and I've never seen one of the. Let me think again. No, I don't think I've ever seen one of their shops, which does not mean they don't exist. I've not seen everything. It just might mean that they have not that many shops, and I've just not been in the area where they have some. Not like ba&sh or the Couples or, for example, Sirius, which has really in one city can have 10 shops if the city is big enough. So it's, it's different. And they have, again, also shops in all city of average size at least. So it can be that Soie Paris only has maybe shops in some cities where I've not been, or only one in Paris and I've not been in that area. I don't know. Okay. Next one is Maison la ba&sh. I don't know. I don't know why I find the name cute and funny. La ba&sh is actually, how is it called? This animal. I mean, la will be the article, and ba&sh, the ba&sh is a doe. I think it's a doe. Bambi's mother. You know, in the Disney, Bambi, the little animal in the forest, and the mom, I think it's called a doe. Anyway, and so it's Maison the doe, but it's written together, so it might be the last name of the founder of the brand. And yeah, they do a lot of very nice design. I feel like they're a bit edgy, trendy brand, in the sense that they're not known by everybody, but they have this little, I don't know how to say it, this little edgy, trendy. I don't know how to put it. Like there's this circle of people who know about it, and then it would be a bit trendy amongst them, but not everybody know it. It's a bit, I don't know how to describe it, but they do lovely things, lovely things for adults. They also have a few, not many, but a few things for small kids. I got as a gift after the birth of a boy, when he was baby, a baby body with a French stripe and written French touch, and embroidered French touch on the side. Quality was amazing. It was it was really thick. It was really incredible quality. It did survive. I mean, our daughter wore it also without any problem. It was great quality, and of course they do adult pieces, which is what we are looking for here. But I mention sometimes because I think it could be also interesting for some of you, maybe, when I know at least that some of these articles have children clothes also, and of good quality too. I think it could be also interesting for some of you to know. But so that's the case of Maison la ba&sh, but they also, of course, have lovely adult collections. Then another one that I mentioned previously in my video where I spoke about French brand bags. You might not, French brands for bags that you might not know about, because this brand is called Gérard Darel, and it got, in France, it's, I think, extremely famous for their bag. Their bag is extremely famous. But they also do clothes. They have also kind of a timeless, very classic, a bit, it gives a bit working mom style. It's not particularly a useful brand, I will say. It's more, I think, the kind of brand I can more easily seen worn in 30s and 40s and 50s. But very nice design, very classy, very elegant, very timeless. Also great quality. They also have a lot of shops all around France. And yeah, they do great. I think from them, I'm trying to think, I don't think I have many clothes. I hesitated last time I was in France in buying some. Before I was a bit too young, maybe for my style it was not yet, I was not yet there. But I had a belt. I have a belt for them, I'm sure. And I'm thinking if I have something else, but I don't think I have something else from them. But yeah, the quality is also great. I mean, they have a great reputation, and yeah, they're just a great brand. A last one. Last but not least, I feel like this brand is, you might know it because it's very well known, but you might know it for the children wear. It's called Petit Bateau, Little Boat. They sell internationally. I think they have shops. They have shops here in Munich. I think they have shops also in the US. They're really internationally based. They do amazing clothes for kids, so that's why they're very famous. But what a lot of people don't always know is they also have adult wear, and a lot of it. More basics. It's more for going for basics, but they are really great. They're very simple cotton, 100% cotton t-shirts are really, really great, really famous in France. If the cut fits you and suits you, they're great. I know they have also a great rain jacket. I own one of them. So they really do great things. Also, they do rain boots, amazing rain boots. They really do just great articles. But their cotton t-shirts are particularly good. I know also if you like very simple cotton underwear, they're also very famous for that because they also have really, really high quality cotton. So yeah, so they're great for kids, but they're also nice for adults, although maybe a bit more, more classic style. Also quite timeless. It's a good brand for going for basics as an adult, I feel. And and that's it. This video is again quite long. I've tried to be not too long, but because I have always a lot of brands to present to you, it always takes a bit time. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope maybe you found out about some new brands you did not know about. Please feel free also to comment down in the section below other brands you know. So I'm only focusing on French brands because that's what I know best. But if you want to share also some brands from where you are from, which are also maybe not so well known, but would be available internationally, then please do so. I'm also always interested in finding out new brands. And I will put another video here in case you have not seen it yet. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, you can gladly do it by clicking there. And I will see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Bye, guys.